Mind reading present. Committed relationships. 7 signs you're not wasting time. Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss 7 signs that indicate that you are using your time effectively and not in vain. First, let's talk about feelings of accomplishment and progress, which are indicators that you are moving forward in your life. Next, pay attention to whether you feel inspired and motivated every day to achieve your goals. These are just a few examples of the signs we'll cover in this video, so be sure to watch till the end. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss other exciting content. Happy watching! Are you in a committed relationship, or are you just imagining something because you desperately want this to last? In this day and age, many people are not so interested in committing. This culture perpetuates casual relationships and does not give commitment the respect it deserves. So, finding a partner who is ready to live with you is difficult, especially when you're just looking for a serious relationship and you know what you want to achieve in life. You don't want to play games, and that can be very intimidating to others. They may think you look too strong or too demanding. In reality, you only know what you're looking for. One-night stands are definitely not on your wish list. That's why you are here. You want to see signs that you're in a committed relationship, so you don't have to waste time on someone who doesn't want to stick around. What is a committed relationship? A committed relationship is one in which both partners want to be together long-term, and they communicate a lot with the other party. There is mutual understanding when you communicate your wants and needs, and you actively try to plan for the future together. The structure of your relationship is not that important. The important thing is that both of you are ready to work on creating a healthy environment for your love to flourish. This type of relationship is characterized by the fact that you choose each other every day. Even on days when things are tough and you're exhausted, you welcome change, and you're willing to solve problems, no matter how difficult they may be at first. Commitment doesn't mean you're stuck in a cage. It actually means you discuss wants and needs you both may have, and you find ways to implement them into your lives. You see a future together. You want to build a house together. You want to remain faithful to one another until death do us part. 7 signs you're in a committed relationship. Number 1. You plan for the future together. Once your partner starts using "we" statements, you know that you are in a committed relationship. You make real plans for the future because you know it's for the long term. He makes sure to always involve you in his plans. It doesn't matter whether it is the dinner she has tomorrow night with her colleagues, or whether it is a wedding plan. He makes a commitment to you, which means he will ask for your opinion on things. A man who is serious about you will not buy a house without first consulting you. He tells you how he envisions your children and what your future will look like. He didn't mess around when he started talking about these things. But most importantly, it's not just a conversation. He's the kind of guy who will make sure all those dreams and plans come true. He kept his promise. You plan your future together because this relationship will last. You wouldn't do this if your relationship was just mediocre. Number 2. You have deep conversations. I know what you are thinking. You've probably had deep conversations with people before, and those people don't bother to stay. However, this feels different. You can see that your partner is actually trying to listen to you, keep the conversation going, and he thinks about it long after the conversation is over. You can talk about your feelings, your ambitions, and even your expectations for the relationship. You're not being judged, nor do you feel like you have to hold back when you speak. This only happens if there is a sincere relationship between two people. This is a sign that you are in a committed relationship. Neither of you will go all out if the relationship is nothing more than a momentary attraction. Number 3. You describe each other positively. Why is this a sign that you are in a committed relationship? That seems obvious. Why you want to portray your partner badly? Yes, not everyone thinks like you. I'm sure you've listened to your friend talk badly about their partner before, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. This is the man you want to marry and spend the rest of your life with. He is the love of your life and the father of your future children. Everyone has flaws, but you wouldn't waste dirty laundry just because you're upset. You can communicate these things with your partner, which means you won't feel the need to talk bad about him or her to anyone. Also, you hear the way he talks about you. He talks about you as if you put all the stars in the sky. If this is not a sign of commitment, then I don't know what it is. Number 4. You meet each other's needs. In a committed relationship, it's important to understand that you have to meet each other's needs. Wants and needs are not much different, but sometimes our desires are put aside in favor of accommodating others. That is the most human thing to do in a committed relationship. You don't want to put your partner in a position where he or she has to ignore what he or she needs to make your wishes come true, and vice versa. Commitment is about finding a balance between the two. It's about understanding that sometimes you have to compromise to keep your relationship healthy. This is one of the biggest signs that your relationship will last a long time. Number 5. Neither of you is interested in the other person. I know there are many different types of relationships out there. So many people voted against monogamy. Although they can also maintain a healthy and committed relationship, it is much different from a monogamous relationship. I believe that if you are in a committed relationship, you will not pay attention to others. You don't feel like you need anyone else, physically or romantically, to make you feel happy. All you need is your partner and his or her presence. When you are truly in love, no one else is interested in you, and your partner feels the same way, which he clearly explains. You can see it from the way he introduces you as his girl. Wherever you go, he goes to great lengths to make sure you're comfortable, including blocking or unfollowing women online. He doesn't need their approval. All she needs is her partner. He knows that disloyalty only means he will lose you, so why would he take that risk? This is why a committed relationship is such a magical thing. Number 6. You meet each other's families. Beware of men who say they feel uncomfortable meeting your parents. This man doesn't plan to stay. Why would he want to introduce you to his family or meet your family if he plans to leave you someday? If you are in a committed relationship, you will soon meet each other's families. You want your parents to meet a man who makes you very happy. He also wants to introduce you to his family so they know you will be staying here. Someone who constantly tries to hide your relationship or avoids introducing you to those closest to them is not someone who will stay there for long. He just avoided the inevitable. Even when you ask him about it, he just ignores it and tells you that you exceeded his limits. It's not a limit, it's a red flag. Number 7. You both try hard to make it happen. A committed relationship requires just as much effort as any other relationship. It is important to understand that two people who plan to stay together must get everything done. You can't just expect your partner to change everything about him or her when you're not interested in changing at all. It's a team effort, and you both have to work hard. That's what makes this relationship so healthy. You know that there are things you have to work on to get that quality of life you've always dreamed of. If this is not a committed relationship, both of you will find a way to avoid any progress. You don't want to change because you know this won't last. There's no point in changing something about yourself for someone who isn't part of your future, isn't it? However, a healthy, committed relationship will inspire you to change. Your partner will never force you to do things you don't want to do, but you'll actually feel good about doing those things for him. It's wonderful to have two people who can hear input without being offended. These people will show the world what love should look like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.